Hey guys, today I'm going to be installing the Yak Gear anchor trolley. It's the deluxe anchor trolley kit. Comes with a mini zigzag cleat and these pulleys that are in here, a bunch of rope, and it does come with some fastening stuff that I'm not going to use. I've got my rivets. I've also got some zip ties, lighter. These cut coax cable. They may work to cut the rope. If not, I've got a razor blade. Pad eyes in case I want extra on there. Rivet gun. Pair of dikes for the zip ties. And some S carabiners. I'm going to use this one on the anchor trolley itself. So I saw them use a carabiner on the anchor trolley in a video I found somewhere else on YouTube. It's what I did to my kayak about 5-6 years ago. My canoe 5 or 6 years ago when I bought it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this kayak here. So when we open up the Yak Gear, and most of this stuff that I'm using I bought Amazon.com. There are some instructions we may have to go to later. Kind of shows you what the purpose of anchor trolley is for, so that when you're fishing you can angle your boat the way you want it. It's got some fasteners and some pad eyes, mini zigzag. Here's the pulleys, rope, screws, and I'm not going to throw these away because I may need them for another project some other time, but they are going to go up there for right now. Now with the pulleys, I assume you want the pulley to go the way the rope's going to be. So we're going to drill through there, and then I'm going to rivet it. And I'm going to have mine go from the stern to the bow, and then I'll have pad eyes along the boat itself. And it came with 2. I may end up using more than that. I really like my rope that's on this side to really have a good guide to go through, and then the other side, try to make it tight. On my canoe it's pretty loose, so I'm going to end up going back later to tighten that. But when I did the one on the canoe, I didn't know actually how they were supposed to be, so I'm going to put it right there. I'm really trying to be careful to not mess up the kayak here. Just barely went in. No reason to over drill. I'm going to get a rivet instead of the fasteners that came with it, because it will fit. Shove that in there. Rivet gun. When I do this, I'm going to push. I'm going to also hold the rivet, or the pulleys, and everything that I need in the position that I want them in. So that pulley's ready to go. And that was on the stern of the boat. And the way we remember this is you have your stern and your bow. That's the front. So the nose of the boat is the stern. The nose of the boat is the bow, and you bow forwards. You can't bow backwards, so that's a kind of an easy way to remember it. You've got your port side, starboard side. I don't know of an easy way to remember that, but when I was in the Marines, we had to use nautical terms, so if you ran the wrong direction, you got yelled at and had to do extra push-ups, so why not learn it? Oops, dropped it a little bit. So I'm going to drill through here. Clean up the hole just a little bit. There's a hole right here, so I'm just kind of getting them in position before I go by and do the second holes. You notice I do that with my pad eyes and really most things that I'm going to do. So I'm going to get another rivet since I'm already going to be down there. So that's been attached. Let me make sure this is following this seam right here. And I can move that out of the way. Push, push, push. That's secure. So now I'm going to do my second hole on this one, following the water line. In and out real easy. Rivet. And I bought 50 rivets on Amazon for, I think, $18, $19. So it's not like they're super expensive or gonna break the bank if you use them instead of other stuff. But that's secured on there. That's gonna work really well. With the pad eyes, maybe one there, maybe one there. Hey Kerrigan, it's my daughter Kerrigan and her dogs.
Daddy?
Yes.
Can I sit up here with the dogs?
Yes, go ahead and go sit down with the dogs. Okay, so that does not hit all plastic, so we're going to go there. And rivet. And push that against it. And I might angle this one just a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so it came with, 2 pad eyes. And that's going to be coming in later. So
Is Carter out here when Mom was gone?
bring my pad eyes and my rivet gun with me. against there. Now, I'm not using any goop or sealer or anything like that, silicone. These do have little bitty gaskets on them because they are kayak specific. So they're designed to be your own water, but I am doing all this above the water line. So that's going to be another thing that's important. You don't want to do things around the hull of the boat down here where the water line is and run the risk of getting water in there. This may be kind of close, but if it does end up being water line where it starts to leak, then it's a quick and easy fix. But I don't think that's going to be the issue. Alright. Pull away all that excess. Another rivet. If you don't use kayak specific, you won't have a little gasket probably. But as long as you're using something that's not going to rust, it'll be fine. I've used regular rivets that don't rust before, not kayak specific, so should be fine. They were fine on my canoe. Alright, so I've got the first part done. Rubber band off. I'm gonna do mine up through there like this. Thread it through there. Thread it through there. And through there. Now I could level that out, but I want to have the access in case I want to do another anchor trolley some other time later, and I may have to do a little bit of reworking, but I think we're good so far. You want to tie a knot onto here, and I actually think I do want to change this part. I want it to come up. So bring that through here. You know, it's kind of an old carpenter thing where you measure twice, cut once. It's important to kind of pay attention before you cut, because if you cut your stuff too short, then you have to go buy more. So right here, I'm going to tie on. You can do this a bunch of different ways. There's a variety of knots. What knot do I want to use?